From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. U.S. President Donald Trump says his administration will tap the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve to try to reduce gasoline prices. Global oil prices have spiked lately because the Iran war has halted oil cargo shipments through the Strait of Hormuz. Trump has told a local TV station in Cincinnati the U.S. will tap its reserve, but provided no details on the amount of oil to be released. Meanwhile, Natural Resources Minister Tim Hodgson says the volatility in global energy markets has countries calling him up about Canadian oil.
What we're seeing today is energy security is national security. Our allies don't have national security right now. We have an opportunity to step up.
Hodgson says Canada will do its part to support the International Energy Agency's largest release of its oil reserves in its history to try to bring down gasoline prices. He says that could include delaying refinery downtime or asking Canadian refineries that use foreign oil to switch to domestic. Nunavut MP Lori Idlout is the latest MP to join the Liberals. She tells the Canadian Press her constituents asking her to join the Liberal government is what ultimately led her to cross the floor.
It started to every day to feel like I was betraying the wrong people, that I was betraying my constituents. And with leaving the NDP, I feel like I'm betraying them too, but at least I keep my focus on making sure that my constituents always come first.
Idlout's the fourth MP to cross the floor to the Liberals since last spring's election, and the first one from the NDP. The MP for Tumbler Ridge, BC, says he supports a mother's lawsuit against artificial intelligence firm OpenAI. Sia Edmonds filed the lawsuit Monday over her 12-year-old daughter being shot 3 times during last month's mass shooting. The lawsuit alleges the company's ChatGPT bot provided information, guidance, and assistance to carry out the attack. Saskatchewan's government is fighting back against Ottawa's gun buyback program with exemption certificates. A section of the criminal code gives firearms exemptions for police, military, and people who are under the authority of federal or provincial governments. Applications for the certificates in Saskatchewan would only be available to gun owners with valid licenses in good standing. Some Taylor Swift fans who attended her shows in Vancouver could get a refund. Consumer Protection BC's reached a deal with StubHub Canada after an investigation into that company's ticket sales practices. People who bought tickets for Swift's 3 Vancouver concerts in 2024 may be eligible for a refund if their tickets did not disclose their views would be limited. The company has agreed to contact eligible purchasers directly by May 1st. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Montreal Canadiens have recalled goaltender Jacob Fowler from the American Hockey League's Laval Rocket, naming him the starter for their game tonight against the Senators in Ottawa. That's the only Canadian content in the NHL tonight. The Toronto Raptors play their second road game in as many nights as they visit the New Orleans Pelicans. Raptors are coming off a 113-99 loss at Houston last night, but they scored a 19-12 road record. Canada is facing Cuba in a must-win game at the World Baseball Classic in San Juan, Puerto Rico. A win would give Canada top spot in Pool A and a spot in the quarterfinals for the first time. Meanwhile, the Toronto Blue Jays meet the New York Yankees in spring training action tonight in Tampa, Florida. Toronto enters this game with a 7-8 spring record. Canadian Nordic skiers Mark Ahrens and Brittany Hudak won bronze medals at the Milan Cortina Paralympics. Canada now has 1 gold, 3 silver, and 6 bronze medals so far. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.